Urban Therapy with Sun 752. This your daily go getimism number 422 for November 29, 2015. I'm gonna rap to y'all about a little something tonight. But remember that artist that we featured the other day, Beverly Knight, the UK artist from England, London, whatever. Well, I got another song by her, and it's called Gold. And I really dig this song. I want y'all to check it out. Drop it, Bev. Bev gonna drop that. Joint. You know what I mean?
Some people never recognize it. Though it's right
Ballad
before
type.
their eyes
Ballads.
and shines
But it picked up.
all its glory.
They had a remix to this
They
joint too.
never ever see. They choose something that
It's more like
looks
a
just
up-tempo
like it.
beat, but this will work.
And it may glitter all the time, but gold it'll never be. I guess you never held on to quality, or you would recognize by now something so special, so true, when it's standing right in front of you. I know, babe, catch me in the slipstream, passing by the fools who just don't know you go, babe.
You feeling that? I'm telling you, it's hot. Come back to that. Tonight I wanted to talk to y'all about paying back what you owe. Now, when I say paying back what you owe, I'm not talking about necessarily bills that you may have created for yourself, revolving accounts, utility bills, gas, water, electric, phone, cable, things like that. Credit cards, whatever. I'm not talking about those things. Sometimes we forget to pay back what we owe from the people who have given things to us. They may have given us money. They may have just given us their time. But a lot of times when we get the things that we need and we get on our feet, a lot of times we forget where we came from, so to speak. We forget to pay people back what they gave us. And sometimes the thing that they have given us is hard for us to pay back in any type of form, like money. Like somebody can give us money, but you know how money goes. We can run through money, we can blow money, we can pay bills with money. It's not like we often do a lot of things with the money that are going to give back. But when somebody gives you their time, somebody gives you their effort, somebody gives you the opportunity to make some money, somebody gives you the opportunity to really take care of yourself, take care of your family, get on your feet, do well. Somebody gives you the knowledge of how to make sure that you can take care of yourself. How do you pay that back? I mean, you might be able to pay it back in a lot of ways. You may not be able to pay it back all at once the same way that they probably didn't give what they gave to you all at once, but they made sure that you got it. So the most important thing to do, or the most important thing to remember when you're talking about giving back or paying back what you owe, is to remember to pay back what you owe. Give what you can. Certain things equal payback that you'd be surprised about. Like, how about a thank you? A card, sincere letter, expressing your sincere thanks, because you might not be able to give back what was given to you. Sometimes if somebody gives you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you can't pay that back. Those are jewels. They're jewels, and you can't really pay them back unless you can catch them in a vulnerable position the way you were when they bestowed their knowledge, wisdom, and understanding upon you. But you can always make sure that you pick up the phone every now and then and remind them of how thankful you are for allowing them to have the opportunity to get something that you have gotten. It works. People love to feel appreciated. People love to feel acknowledged. People love to feel like somebody recognizes them for the good that they are doing or that they have done. So make sure that you pay back those debts. You know what I mean? We could talk about paying your bills and all that kind of stuff. We can talk about that at another date. Should I say at another time? But tonight, I just want you to remember that the worst thing that you could ever do is to blow somebody off like they didn't do nothing for you because they didn't give you money. And we make that mistake all the time. Like, what have you ever done for me? Ain't like you was supporting me. Ain't like you was taking care of me. And they might have been just that person that was taking care of you and supporting you. You know, people live under other people's roofs for months, years, and then be like, it was hell living there. I felt like it was a prison. Nobody put a gun in your head to make you stay there. You might have been staying there because it was cheap. You might have been staying there because you got kicked out of somewhere. You might have been staying there because you weren't on your feet well enough to be able to afford a place of your own. You might have been staying there because you're afraid to live on your own. A whole lot of factors that go into that. But a lot of times the people who allow us to live under their roofs, we forget where we came from and we forget what they did for us when we get right. So we in the heat of the moment or heat of anger or whatever, we quick to throw out there, you ain't never do nothing for me. You ain't never give me shit. And even though you let me stay at your place, but that wasn't really nothing. I've heard people come out of their face just like that, and you probably have heard people come out of their face just like that too. It ain't cool. That's like not paying somebody back. Somebody lets you stay under their roof, regardless of how tyrannical that they may be. They still let you have a roof overhead until you got right. Unless, of course, they kicked you out. In which case, there are normally good reasons for that too. For example, a landlord only kicks you out if you either mess up his place real bad or don't pay him. Ain't no other reason landlords evict people. That's it. That's why they have to go through that whole process. So, somebody lets you stay stay in their crib for a while. Only way they're gonna put you out is if you're not holding up your end of the bargain or if you tearing up their shit. Seems fair. And a lot of those things won't happen if you remember to pay them back. Pay them back. Pay them back while you're there. Pay them back when you leave. Make sure that they understand that you appreciate what they've done for you. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. Make sure that you pay your bills, your personality bills. People that not have only done things for you in a material nature, but people who have allowed you to breathe life into yourself a little bit more because they gave you hope for tomorrow, knowledge and wisdom to be able to navigate yourself through life today. Those things are priceless. Good thoughts are priceless. Good feelings are priceless. Make sure you pay them back. Pay what you owe. That's all. Don't forget about the Urban Therapy with Son Mind Right and Body Better Fitness program going down this Saturday. We back, baby. Yeah, I know you back. December 5th, 2015. Make sure y'all come through 10 o'clock a.m. 400 East. Is it 400? 401 East Ontario Street. Ontario and D Street in Philadelphia. Make sure y'all come through 10 a.m. To 12 p.m. or so. Sometimes we go over. Working out, having a good time. We went on to Take the Fall event yesterday. That was the bomb. So we back indoors for the next 3 weeks. Then we'll be back outdoors again. Can't wait. I think it won't be the Take the Fall event. It'll probably be like the Winter Walk. I don't know. Something, man. So we gonna think of something.
Catch me in the slipstream, passing by the folks who just don't know you roll, babe. You're looking at the real thing. If you knew my worth, you wouldn't let go. Oh no.
Yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma holler at y'all though. Holla at y'all.
Road lines and rivers.
Kick it, Ben.